Most people think they're broke because they don't make enough money. That is a lie. You were likely broke because you were being bled dry by invisible forces you don't understand. I recently saw a video explaining basic financial concepts: taxes, inflation, interest. Most people watch those and think, okay, good to know. But in 2026, knowing isn't enough. You are in a financial war. Every day, the government, the banks, and the system are trying to take a piece of your time and your energy. If you don't rewire how you see these concepts, you aren't just losing money, you're losing your freedom. Today, I'm taking the most important financial rules and showing you how the wealthy actually use them to stay ahead, while everyone else falls behind. Let's talk about the modern ritual, the paycheck. You work 160 hours a month, you earn $5,000, but only $3,600 hits your bank account. Why? Taxes. Most people see taxes as an annoying fee for living in society. The wealthy see them as a choice. There are two tax codes, one for the employee, where you are taxed before you spend, and one for the business owner or investor, where you spend before you are taxed. In 2026, if your only income is a W-2 salary, you are in the highest taxed group in history. To rewire this, you must stop being just an employee. Even a small side hustle or a single-member LLC allows you to turn your life's expenses, your internet, your phone, part of your housing, into business expenses. Action step. Don't just work for a paycheck. Work to build a structure that the tax code favors. You've heard the term inflation. Your $5 buys less today than it did yesterday. But here is the deconstruct for 2026. Inflation is a wealth transfer. Money is just a battery for your time and energy. When the government prints more money, they're draining your battery. If you keep your savings in a high-yield savings account at 4%, but inflation is at 6%, you aren't saving, you are losing 2% of your life every single year. The strategy: you cannot save your way to wealth in an inflationary world. You must own. You must own assets that increase in value because of inflation: real estate, Bitcoin, or equity in a business. The rule: if it's made of paper, it's losing value. If it's a finite asset or a productive system, it's gaining value. Choose which side of the transfer you want to be on. Interest is the rent you pay to use someone else's money. The trap: credit card interest at 24%. This is a financial fire. It compounds against you. That $50 dinner becomes a $200 regret if you don't kill it fast. The leverage: investing at 8 or 10% compound growth. This is an unpaid employee. The 2026 secret: the middle class uses interest to buy things they can't afford: cars, clothes. The wealthy use interest to buy things that produce more money. Rewire your brain. Every time you pay interest, you are someone else's slave. Every time you earn interest, you are a master. Kill the consumer debt. Feed the investment engine.
Your credit score isn't a wealth score. It's a trust score. The banks don't care how much money you have. They care how well you play their game. I've seen people with $100K in the bank get rejected for a mortgage because they had no credit. That's the system's way of punishing you for not being in debt. The game: you don't need to be in debt to have a high score, but you need to show you can handle debt. 1. Utilization: keep it under 10%. 2. History: never ever miss a payment. 3. Mix: show you can handle different types of trust. Why it matters in 2026. Your credit score determines the rent you pay for life. A 750 score versus a 620 score can be the difference of $200,000 over the life of a house. That's $200K of your time you just handed to a bank for no reason. Why does a surgeon make more than a burger flipper? It's not hard work. The burger flipper might sweat more. It's value.
Money is a reflection of the value you provide to the marketplace. If your skill is replaceable, your pay is low. If your skill is rare and high impact, your pay is high. The 2026 shift. In the age of AI, average skills are becoming worthless. Being pretty good at data entry or basic coding is now a $0 per hour skill. You must lean into leverage. Use AI to do the work of 10 people. Solve bigger problems. Stop trading your hours for dollars. Start trading solutions for dollars. When you solve a $1 million problem, nobody cares if it took you 5 minutes or 5 months. They pay for the result. You now understand the rules of the game: taxes, inflation, interest, credit, value. Most people will watch this, understand it, and then go back to their ordinary life. They will keep paying the invisible tax. They will keep letting inflation eat their savings. They will keep blaming the system. But you are part of the finance rewire. The system isn't going to change for you. You have to change for it. You have to be the one who decides, I will own assets. I will master high-value skills. I will use interest, not pay it. Which of these concepts was the biggest aha moment for you? Was it the tax trap? The inflation mirage? Drop it in the comments below. I want to see who is ready to play a different game. Hit that like button if you're ready to stop being average. Subscribe for the 2026 Wealth Manifesto. Your time is your only non-renewable resource. Stop wasting it. I'll see you in the next video.